Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Broken Simulation. We're in it.
We back.
We're back. A lot of chaos. Almost called it tonight. Almost called it.
Yeah, I was running a little late.
A little late. A little.
Like
45 minutes late.
Not 40. Well, from the original time. But I told you, I had to reschedule. The food was 45. Food that we ordered was 45 minutes late.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I thought you were a cook.
No, I was.
That's what you get for ordering Papa John's.
I don't order Papa John's. Are you kidding?
What'd you order?
We had Chinese from right down the street. Could have walked and picked it up.
Why didn't you?
Because
the restaurant makes more money. That's probably they're pounding. When they saw the address, they're like, "Why is this lazy?"
I mean, it wasn't right. I could have. It's like a 10-minute walk.
They're like, "Why doesn't lazy round eye walk and come get it?"
I was taking a shower as well.
Oh, you're doing one of those.
I was trying to
showers,
get ready and like go really
working in the corners, Johnny.
I take a long. I do, brother. I take a long.
Yeah, of
shower.
course you do.
I'm not joking. Like I'll be in there for like an hour.
What do you, Johnny? When you whack off in the shower, are you going over the top or under the legs? How are you doing it?
Is that a thing?
No, I don't know. I'm just trying in different positions.
Okay. Yeah. I watch, but I'll listen to podcasts in the bath, like take a shower or whatever.
Johnny,
what happened? Remember when I turned my ankle a couple years ago during the pandemic?
Yeah.
And I had to wear that boot around.
Yeah.
And so I would soak my ankle like to keep the swelling down.
Yeah.
And that got me where I kind of like taking a bath now. It's like chill. I get in there and watch like baseball highlights, basketball highlights, and just bullshit. Yeah, jerk off.
Jerk off while you're in the shower?
The bath. Yeah.
Hold on, Johnny. You take baths?
Sometime, like 1 out of 10.
Wow,
yeah.
dude.
But if I take a bath, I'm in there for the like.
And everyone thinks I'm the
minutes.
gay one on this show.
It's not gay stuff that I'm jerking off.
Bath is gay.
No, well, I told you how I got into it. Though, is I soak in my ankle, and then I realized like women have this right. Taking a bath is rad. It's cool. You're sitting down.
But then again, I get my nails painted, so occasionally I like to do some
toenails.
shit.
Yeah,
I gotta go back and do it again, dude. I just watched a video on YouTube where they couldn't save this guy's foot from diabetes, and they cut it off.
Oh no!
And I didn't because I fast forward to the good shit, and then the foot's gone. I'm like, oh my god!
You watched it?
Oh,
the surgery?
Well, yeah, because I like when they shave down the meat.
That's what they did. Do you remember the guy from Mountain, that band Mountain?
Yeah.
He had his foot taken off. He's dead now, I think. But he was such a. Do you remember that band Mountain? They had some good songs. Hold on, foot amputee, and he would play on stage, with one leg. One of the greatest guitarists of all time. I can't remember the guy's name. Hold on. Oh, it's
what's going on with this picture?
It's people. Yeah, I don't. There's something wrong over there.
Of course, everything's wrong all the time.
Leslie West. That's the guy's name. Remember he used to go on like Stern? And he got his foot amputated.
Oh, that's the worst, bro.
I'm trying to see. There's videos.
There
he is right there. See, he's seated right here.
Yeah.
With his leg, he would sit in a wheelchair like that with one leg and just.
Oh, and then you just chunk out, bro, because you can't work out.
Oh, that's why he got it. He was chunked out because that's
diabetes.
What
cha.
Yeah,
dude. I was at the Dojo of Comedy this weekend, and they decided to make people. Oh, it's always the best time. I ate like shit. I mean, they got the best food. I'm just eating everything.
It must
dude.
be impossible to eat healthy on the road. I was thinking.
100%.
That sucks, dude.
There's no healthy options anywhere. I mean, but the food is great. It's not like it's bad. You're just eating rich food all the time.
It's also just not. It's like calorie dense.
Well, I was eating ahi tuna. That's not that bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right?
No, that's really good.
I was eating a lot of ahi tuna.
They had ahi tuna?
Oh, yeah. Anywhere. Dude, I was going to Captain Brian's Comedy Club, and I would just order the ahi tuna every day. They're like, we're on ahi tuna. Quit it. Enough.
That's why I think they stopped doing ATC Fest is because they would, part of it was included
food. Because Jason Tebow would try to bang lizard women. I mean, dude, that's like when you can't save your friend. You have listen, I felt bad for her because she's lost in her disease.
I felt bad for all parties involved. Yeah.
I felt bad for Jason because he's so drunk that he doesn't understand that everyone sees he's hitting on a chick with reptilian skin.
That's not even beer goggles. That's a blindfold.
Yeah, that is a blindfold.
You can't see.
Where are you going to stick your junk?
Oh, man. But yeah, they would have, remember the restaurant in that complex was like a 5-star, like full service place, and it was all free. And we just went there and ordered like fillets.
Dude. We had the best time, and it's just I do miss those days. They were onto something. The biggest problem they had was that they did it with one club, and it should have been all over Phoenix.
Yeah,
that's probably.
right.
Anyways, Johnny, enough of the looking back at the days.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was at the Dojo of Comedy. You should see the lineups. We're starting to get some really great lineups.
What's the city again?
Morris Plains.
Morris Plains.
New Jersey. New Jersey is great, dude. New Jersey is really great. It's so funny, dude. So we go there and we're bringing up. So they gave the regulars. They made a bunch of regulars there, and they gave them
really?
like bandanas, which was kind of weird because like they all look kind of like Hamas at the same time. It was like a weird thing. We're
Wait, did they wear them?
No, well, that was just a.
Wait, is it like a Springsteen thing? Put in your back pocket, let them know
it's
you're
just
up
like
for...
it goes around their head. It was like a karate.
And
thing.
they wear it on stage?
Karate thing. No, it was just a presentation.
Oh, I see. Okay, like a belt.
Yeah, a belt in a weird way, but they look like Hamas.
Headbelt.
and I was like, this is a little uncomfortable, but that's fine. And then one guy got up there, and he's a big dude. There's a bunch of big dudes who got it. And I was like, it was me and Aaron Berg hosting it. And sometimes you just meet people.
Wait, is it an event?
It was a one night regulars thing. We're gonna make these guys regulars at the dojo.
Is it a showcase or they already got it?
They already got it.
Okay.
We told them if they bomb they're not gonna get it. But it was me and Aaron Berg hosting sometimes you just meet people that are just so fast. And it's just like, okay, that guy's faster than I am. There's nothing I can say about it. He's just fast. And you get those guys once in a while. Yeah. Him, Robbie, the Bernstein, he was like that as well. But so one guy came up and we were just like, and this is a long story. People are like, why'd you tell this story? But it has to do. So I'm like, give it up for this guy. He's, 2 people are becoming regulars today, him and his diabetes, right? and then Aaron Burr goes, guys, clap. It's the last time you seen him with 2 feet. Oh, it was so funny, bro.
That's hilarious.
Right? That was so funny,
great.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did in the second show, I just talked to Johnny about the world. It was pretty cool. The second night was a little weirder.
Why? What's going on? What did you talk about?
Just everything in the world, like the fallen angels. I get it, Johnny. But it was like weird because I went up with no presentation. I kind of need a presentation, like in terms of an A to Z to go to, where to start, where to end.
No, yeah.
But all that shit. So it was fun. It was fun, dude. What do we want to get into? Oh, speaking of craziness, so I hadn't paid my 2022 taxes yet. Right?
I was going to do it.
But did you hear?
What?
Extension.
Really?
A month. Now,
Okay.
here's the craziest thing. If you can prove that what's going on in Israel is somehow affecting you, you can get another year extension.
Oh.
Yes. Fuck you, Hamas. Okay, suddenly, Team Israel, give me another year.
Is that why you're wearing that blue tracksuit, the blue and white tonight?
This is for the Israelis, my Jewish friends. They have the right to defend themselves, even though they decided not to do it that day. They still have the right to defend themselves.
Oh, that's great.
Is that crazy, bro?
That's so fun.
That just lets you know how much bullshit taxes are, that they just keep making up. Oh, yeah. If you still got a Flintstones vitamin in you from high school, you got another year to pay it off.
They just want you to pay them. They just want to steal your money. They want to make
sure. I was talking to somebody, I'm not going to say they are. They're like, dude, all you got to do is push back and they fold. Not my words. That's literally the only.
I just don't have the balls to do that.
No,
I'm afraid.
I'm not. I don't want to get Wesley Sniped, bro.
No.
How much shit do you think Wesley Snipes got in prison? Like everybody wants to take out Blade. Like everybody wants to take.
I could see that, or it could be like everybody wants to be his friend too.
Well, you hear R. Kelly's putting on like sold out concerts.
No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, he's like, look it up. He's like packing out concerts.
I don't even want to look it up because I'm
worried.
It's
like he has to keep singing so no one beats his ass, right?
Let's see. See, that's just why I didn't want to look it up. Fact check. Photos from R. Kelly, quote, prison concert are AI generated.
Oh, dude.
Why'd you make me look that up?
Because it's fun.
Damn it.
Johnny, I mean, I don't even know half the places I make money now. It's such a weird.
Oh, it's so confusing, isn't it?
It's so confusing.
Just little things here and
little
there.
things, and you're like, oh, I mean, like.
Does this count? Like, I technically lost more money investing.
Yeah, I mean, you're just
probably, so
trying to come up with ways to get a loss. That's a loss. We're all high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
Big loss.
Yeah.
And it's so much bullshit. Like, all the gains, you got to pay tax on. all the losses, you only get to write off so much losses.
Ridiculous.
It's total BS.
It's utter BS.
It's ridiculous.
That's why I say props to Donald Trump for
Guess
figuring
what?
out how
Back
not
on
to pay
Hamas'
taxes.
side now. Okay.
I don't think we should be saying Hamas. I bet they'll get us for that. What do you think?
Oh, beep it. Beep
Those
it.
bastards at YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I saw the guy that did that, Woody Allen. Remember we had him on talk about Woody Allen? He did that documentary on YouTube. They demonetized him this week for his Woody Allen video.
Really?
Finally. Yeah. And he said he didn't get a warning or anything. Just
See,
like
that's
you're
my problem.
And you know what they make you do now though to get it back?
What?
You
Get
have
naked,
to make
show your pee-pee?
No, they told him that he got demonetized because he was posting shit that had been posted elsewhere, which is not what he does. He does commentary, he breaks things down. But the thing you have to do now to get out of it, like if you want to appeal, is you have to make a video defending your channel and send it into them and be like, see here, I was thinking this and I was trying to do. You have to make a video to defend and prove who you are.
That to me is just insanity, dude.
It's crazy.
It's just insanity to me.
YouTube
and
sucks.
like, what happened to what's it called when you can
Fair use, yeah.
Fair
That's
use?
all.
What
That's all
happened
he
to that?
does. Yeah, it's fair
What?
use.
It's
But
so
because of his stance on certain issues, attacking Mia Farrow for one, I think people have been reporting his channel a lot.
Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah,
It's just the world is chaos.
it's crazy. Yeah,
It's just chaos.
prisoners are running the asylum.
Yeah,
you know,
prisoners are running the asylum.
patients running the asylum.
Right? It's it's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, like, who knows? I just feel like they're gonna take all my money. That's how I feel like. It's just
They
like,
want to.
They really do.
They want.
They
They want everybody to live just enough, like have just enough money to like participate in the economy, and that's it. Like you, not comfortable. Nobody should be comfortable. is what
Right.
they
I
want.
mean, what did we throw tea? What's the old meme? We threw tea in the
Boston Tea Party. Yeah.
for like 0.0% taxes.
Yeah. It was like a tariff. Yeah, a tiny tariff. Yeah.
Johnny, okay, so I've had a crazy day, right?
Today?
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of homoerotic shit happened.
Really? Oh,
Well, not homoerotic, but like it was just like
homo.
it's weird.
That
So I
was-
got
that-
stretched today, right? And the guy stretching me.
You can't say that something homoerotic happened and then say you got stretched.
Well, let me tell you why. Because the guy was stretching me. He got on top of it.
Which hole?
He's come on, Johnny. Let me tell the story. Jesus. So I'm getting stretched, and he's doing this thing where my leg's up, and he gets out. He basically sits on my leg, and I can feel his junk.
Oh, I don't like
And
that.
I'm like, oh.
The lady,
But I love this stretch so much.
lady that used to cut my hair would have that problem. She'd kind of rub up against and it would
Yeah,
get
but
weird.
that's a lady.
No, but I'm saying if it was a guy, I'd have a real problem.
No, yeah, I can feel his hot junk on my leg. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be seen as homophobic. Everybody here is woke as shit. This guy's junk is right on my leg.
Is he gay?
No.
Okay.
No, he's got a girlfriend, so he says, but he's just grinding on my leg as he's stretching me, and I love my stretches.
Is it that same place we
Yeah,
talked?
yeah. I don't want to
You're
get
still
in.
going?
Yeah. I try to go twice a week. If I had money, I would go 3 times a week.
I gotta go to physical therapy because of my lower back. Apparently, it's like my spine is. I have bad posture or something. My spine is kind of turned, and my doctor's like, "You need to go to physical therapy, dude."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Shit!" But I think physical therapy is literally just a bunch of stretches, so I'm gonna end up be doing that too, probably.
I love it, bro.
You
But,
like it? Okay,
yo,
that's good.
dude, the stretch is the best.
You feel better after or during or like what's the best part about it? What do you notice?
Well, your legs feel like it's like the warm water.
It was the 75-day challenge that did it to me, by the way. All the working out. and
Yeah,
then
well, you were
running
stupid
and
to
stuff.
do that. Anybody who actually completed that was an idiot.
I felt great though at the end. It just
Yeah,
my
it's
back
great,
hurts.
but you shouldn't work out 75 days in a row.
My back hurts.
They should have 75 days of diet, eating right, writing down your goals, reading, and then 5 days a week you work out, 2 days off.
Yeah, it was called the hard challenge, Sam. So
Yeah.
there's a reason for that.
Well, no. It should be called the dumb challenge, okay? Because
it
it's
was
dumb.
your idea.
I know.
What are you
and
talking
then halfway
about?
through, I go, this is stupid.
You're the one that came to me with it.
So,
and I
anyways,
finished it.
Johnny,
You
it's
didn't.
not the end of the homoerotic story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please
So, anyways,
forgive me.
I was so then I go to jiu-jitsu. It was great. I actually did pretty well today. Some days, I mean, there's days where like if I don't do well today, I'm calling it a day. And it's very interesting when you do jiu-jitsu. Everybody who talks to you about jiu-jitsu is like, dude, it's just part of the gig to get lit up all the time.
What do you would quit jiu-jitsu? You're
No,
saying
I would never
okay.
quit. But I'm always like, why am I doing this?
I got you. Yeah,
What is the purpose
I'm that
of
way with
me
golf,
to
yeah.
do this, right? So
Totally.
so you know, and they're always like, listen, dude, it's really like it's difficult at first, man, and it's because you're learning a foreign language, right? You're learning words and terms and moves and all that stuff, and you just think they're just trying to be nice to you so you don't quit,
Yeah.
so that you're just like chumming a Shark Tank.
Yeah, they need practice dummies. So.
But it really is like this thing where like little you start to go, I got out of this. I always get told I got great defense. Like that's the best feeling ever. It's like, damn, your defense is really good. I'm like, okay, that's all. Like today, the guy who runs the gym, Alder is his name, and he is one of the original like black belts under Eddie Bravo.
Oh shit! Wow.
Like, and he's like, all you have to do right now is try to survive 30 to 40 seconds against like a blue belt or someone who's been doing it for. I'm like, I can do that. I've been doing that.
What does he mean by survive? Like not tap? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not just let them light you up and crush you.
Okay.
Right? So, anyways, I do jujitsu. Felt good. I was looking for reasons not to go today because the minute at 50 years old, you take 2 weeks off because of work and being sick, and everybody's like, dude, I have kids and they are outbreak monkeys and they will get you sick.
Yeah.
So it's just
My nephew is constantly getting my entire family
yeah,
sick.
everybody's sick. You know, Ninja's getting everybody sick. And Dana's just feeling it. And then I started to feel for a second. I'm like, could I use this as an excuse to get out? I got my little concoction I take, so bang, I'm done. So I feel better.
What's that mean?
I take zinc.
Because you've had concoctions in the past that have been a problem. Yeah.
No, what? When?
Well, I'm thinking drugs is what I'm thinking.
Well, that's not a concoction.
Okay.
Well, maybe it is a concoction.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
But the point is, I'm taking D3.
Rhino 55,000.
No,
okay.
not Rhino 55,000. By the way, I went up to Red Band going, can I do a gas station boner pill joke? And he goes, I don't care, do it. His whole joke.
Wait, what do you mean? Does he have one or something?
Yeah, he was kind of known for it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But I want to talk about it because I was up for 3 days rock hard. And he has a funny joke because he's totally right. He's talking about the reason they do the number is because they constantly get sued.
Yeah. It's the
And then they
government,
just make a new LLC with a different number.
Yeah, and they changed the chemistry just a little bit, so it's legal again.
Yeah, for a short time. So he goes, yeah, do it. I don't give a shit. Mine's about the animals. And they're humping styles, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like who humps better.
I thought you were telling your story, but
But why did I bring that story up?
what the concoction you're taking to get juiced up.
You brought,
You got a little vitamin.
I got vitamin D.
Yeah.
Vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, black seed, and
black seed.
black seed.
What is black seed?
Black. Look it
Is
up.
that like black jizz? Is that what
no,
that?
not black jizz. This isn't
the seed of a black man.
No. What is that? What if they said cured everything?
The seed of a black
What
man.
the seed of a black man?
That would explain Hollywood a lot better. Actually.
Yeah.
I would understand a lot of what's going on in Hollywood
Wouldn't that be
better.
so weird if you went up to your friends like, listen, I hate to say this, but I have a stigma in my eye. Will you beat off
Stigma in my eye? What is
I'm
a
coming up
stigma?
with something.
A pile?
Yeah, something in my eye.
Astigmatism
Will you
would just
beat
mean
off
that-
on my face? Will you beat off?
That's disgusting. Black seed. What is black seed?
Black seed oil.
Black seed oil. Okay.
Yeah, it's like what hot black chicks take. And I started taking it, and it makes
How did you find out about it?
because some hot black chick told me about it.
Oh, okay.
And I just started taking it, bro, and I loved it. And it made me feel like a man.
Have you Krav Maga? Have you given up? What?
No.
Still going?
No, I still love it.
Okay.
I'm just like I get so busy.
I'd love to see you go to the Krav Maga and spout your opinions on the Middle East situation.
Oh, I'm waiting for that day to come.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mr. Tripoli, we've
heard.
seen your post,
Yeah.
and we're not too happy with it. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
we heard, buddy.
but anyways, Johnny, the point is I went to jiu-jitsu class today. So this is actually a funny story. So I'm low on gas. I'm to the point where it doesn't, because it's digital, it doesn't even show me how much more miles I have. It's like you're fucked. That's what it says. You're done. Sick of work. And you're like, I can't go another 20 miles. I freak out.
I do too. Yeah.
Anything under 50 miles, I freak out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I pull in, and there's like this older beat up RAV4 kind of in the middle of the entrance. So I drive around it. It's an old green RAV4.
You pull into jiu-jitsu?
I know. I pull into a gas station. Okay. And I'm just looking for the gas station. My eyes go this way, and this is very important to the story. My eyes go this way. I see the gas station right there. So I pull into the gas station, right? There's this green RAV4.
They're always green, by the way, aren't they?
Yeah,
always.
Always. So and it's a beat up RAV. It's not a good one.
Teresa Hallbach,
so maybe? Maybe.
You saw it.
So I pull around. I see this guy in there. He's a little shady in the RAV4. So I pull around, right?
I found the RAV.
I found the RAV. I pull around and I get in my gas. I go in, and I as I'm walking in, a guy in a yarmulke is walking out. This guy behind the counter starts counting money. He goes, he only gave me $10. Runs around. I'm like, oh, man, we're going to have some Gaza Strip right here, dog. We're going to have a Mexican versus, brown versus the Hebrews right here. No. Runs out, got the money. The guy could have taken off. Didn't take off, pays him. I'm like, okay, problem diverted. Now, do you remember when Eddie Bravo was on our show, I think, and then he later told the story to Joe Rogan on a Joe Rogan Experience about how he almost got mugged getting gas.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, like he was, because 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu headquarters is downtown. That's his dojo.
Downtown LA?
Downtown LA.
Oh,
that is the headquarters of the whole enterprise.
No kidding.
That's Eddie's personal jiu-jitsu studio.
It's a lively area, let's say.
Yeah, it's a lively area. So he's like, he's going to get gas, and he pulls in, and he just sees these guys kind of start to swarm around him, right? And this guy starts to walk right towards him. Eddie pulls out the gas, throws it down, jumps in his car right in that guy's like, hey, man, we were just going to talk to you. And Eddie takes off, right? So I'm like, that's always in my head. That chaos is about to happen. So, dude, I go out to pump my car. The I'm here at pump 3, right? At pump 2, this guy's over here, the RAV4, the green RAV4.
Okay.
He starts staring at me. And I'm like, oh, shit, is today the day we find out Krav Maga works or not? He starts staring at me. I go to put it up. I look up. Now he's around. Now he's around on the other side of the pump. Now he's in pump 1. His car's in pump 2. Okay, yeah. I'm at pump 3.
Makes no sense, yeah.
He's come around.
Why would he do that? Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, dude, what is going on with this guy? And he just starts staring at me, right? He's staring at me. I'm like,
did he look at you the way that guy at the airport looked at that guy whose junk he wanted to munch?
He starts to look at me like the guy at the airport, dude. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He goes, do you know how to do this? I go, do what? He goes, this. I go, pump gas? He goes, yeah. I go, you don't know how to pump gas. He goes, I know. I go, and I walk over. I'm like, what's going on here, dude? I go, you don't know how to do this? You press the button, and then you click. He goes, and it starts pumping. And I'm like, there. He goes, thank you. And I'm like, okay, bro. Okay, dude.
Do you think that works for him?
Dude, I guarantee you, guys just drive around looking for excuses to blow dudes.
Aren't there apps for that? Like, what do you got to ask people how to pump gas?
Dude, but that could,
do you know how to pump gas?
Yeah, but isn't that typical of guys looking for action?
It really is.
We use the most ridiculous stuff.
Pathetic. Imagine, by the way, this idea that gays have it easy, they're like batting with a handicap. Imagine trying to do that shit with a woman. But
here's the craziest. He had
it would never work.
What looks like scars. Yeah. Like he had got knifed at somewhere.
Okay.
So he's like a crazy guy.
But think about that. That has worked before, definitely. But imagine trying to do that with a woman. Being like, hey, babe, do you know how to pump gas here? And every woman would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get out of my face.
That turns a woman off.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even know how to pump gas?
It's so easy.
I would give you ass for $1,000.
It's so easy to be a gay guy. It's shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah,
really
I mean, it's just like you're trying to pull dick at a gas station.
I mean, I told you I was walking back one night and some guy was like, calling me from across the street.
Hey,
it was
bro.
like 2 a.m. in West Hollywood. And he
Hey,
goes,
bro.
"Hey, bro." Black
Hey,
guy.
bro.
He goes, "Could you come here for a second?
Come here, bro.
I think my keys are under the car." And then I walked over just a little bit closer because I was like, "This doesn't." And I'm like, "What now?" And he goes, "Are you on Grindr?" And I'm like, "No." And just kept walking. But it was clear, like he was trying to see if I was the guy that he had
I told you the time. I forget.
It's so easy to be a gay guy.
I forget who I
and
was
get laid.
with, but we almost hooked up with these two chicks. We go back to their room. He's kind of fooling around with her. I'm fooling around with this chick. It's really late night. This chick's like trying to blow me, and then she falls asleep mid blow. Did I ever tell you this story?
No.
I'm like, oh man, this is not fun.
What's the etiquette on that too? Like, are you allowed to
Wrap it up. Time to go to sleep.
Oh.
I'm going. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave. My friend's like, but I'm like, dude, just you take care of your business. I'm not that far away. I was pretty far away. So I'm like just gonna walk home. You know, I kind of coked out of my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna walk home, right?
Okay.
So I begin to walk, and this is when I lived on Hayworth.
Yeah, the best neighborhood. Yeah, I love that area.
Hayworth is great. It was
I lived there too.
It was a lot of fun, and it was just near the Improv. We used to have parties there all the time. It was great. So so I start to walk home, and I decide to turn down Santa Monica because it's the least dangerous.
That's by the way, that's exactly where what I just described happened.
Yeah, because it's the gay area.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, the gays aren't gonna fuck with me. I'll keep walking. So I'm walking, and hand to God, and I had to be early 40s at this point.
Okay.
Just cars pulling up and stopping. Hey, you need a ride? Nope, don't need a ride. Keep walking. Car will come back. Hey, man, you need a ride? I don't need a ride. I'm okay. It's not happening. I'm not a gay prostitute. I'm just a lonely boy. Leave me alone.
What were you wearing, I wonder? Are you wearing your blue
Are you
tracksuit?
saying I'm asking for it, Johnny?
I don't know. I'm possibly. I don't
Johnny,
know.
are you trying to say I'm asking
Were
for
you
it?
wearing your Daisy Dukes again?
No, I
Sam?
was
Okay.
not. But speaking of Daisy Dukes, so I'm running over here. I get done with jiu-jitsu. Oh, let me finish the gay story. So it's done. He's eyeing me the whole time. And I'm just like, thank you. It's good to be wanted. Good to be honest.
He's
with
like
you.
looking at you from across the gas station.
Thirsty
pointing
eyes.
out like,
Thirsty eyes. Thirsty eyes,
the
bro.
gas.
So I leave. I turn around. Johnny, this hand to God. I go around. I get on to the intersection. I'm going this way on the intersection. I pull out to this intersection.
Wow.
Now, I was coming down this I was going, let's say, I was going north on Sherman Way. I'm going north on it. I don't know the street that I'm crossing over, but I looked this way for gas. I didn't look this way for gas. And I see the gas. It's 30 cents cheaper just across the street.
that's LA for you, dude.
That is dude, nothing pisses me off more than gas being cheaper across the block.
That's LA, man.
30 cents. I actually was like, I might go rob the place I just got gas from. Throw on a ski mask, going, give me 30 cents. Okay, I spent
No wonder that guy tried to stiff him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, dude, I got to suck some dick for some gas money.
This is too much. That's great. That's LA. Dude.
Is that
It's so
crazy,
expensive.
dude?
It's so
30
expensive, man.
cents less.
It's like North Carolina, dude. You go over the border, they don't have a gas tax in South Carolina.
What?
So we just all go over the border and buy gas in South Carolina if you
That's
live really close.
nuts, dude. That is nuts.
Yeah, way cheaper.
So, did you hear about the Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis?
I did, yeah.
Did you hear how many? I heard it was awful. Do you know how many pay-per-views that thing did?
Is it going to be a lot? Because I'm.
Oh, it came out.
What?
1.3 million.
Oh my god! And then for just a miserable fight.
But it's like Logan Paul should drop the lawsuits because he just saved those fights. He should. You won.
So stupid.
1.3, dude. 1.3.
And I mean, Dylan Dennis embarrassed himself really trying
Which
to.
is so crazy because nobody realizes like that guy got like his black belt at like 15 years old in jiu-jitsu. He's a world-class jiu-jitsu guy.
And he couldn't even take Jake Paul down at the end.
No, the problem is like he didn't even train. Like it's like
yeah, he embarrassed
it's
himself.
just disrespectful to everybody.
Yes, 100%.
And then, like, dude, and like Logan Paul's fiance, who's pregnant right now, is so hot. I mean, he's going to ruin that body by knocking her up.
Congrats.
But she is so hot. And like, hey, everybody, welcome to the modern era. A chick that hot is going to sling pussy at alphas. You just got to be ready for it. There's just nothing you can do about it. Yeah. This is the modern era.
We have a mystery package if you want to do.
Ooh. Hey, you went back to get some stuff. You got it?
I did. That's what it is. It's a mystery package. Also, I got you a Bible. There's a study Bible I told you about. I know you already have one, but this is the study Bible that I used in college. It's not the exact one, but I mean it's the same model. And it's got at the bottom, you can see that it has like the translation, different like discussions about what the different words mean and stuff, the different translations and stuff. It's a fantastic Bible. It's written in plain English. I like that about it too. It's the New Revised Standard Version.
Oh, this is so.
It's got the Apocrypha and it's got the the non-canonical books. And at the bottom, it'll be like, what do they mean by chalice here? Do they mean cup or do they mean like a gallon jug?
Right now.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Ooh.
And then we got our mystery package.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I've been waiting. Ooh. Okay, I gotta get to how long until I'm excited about Exodus.
Mystery package! It's mystery package. It could be anything. It could be a ton of cash or some anal rings. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. It's mystery package. Let's see if it blings.
You're welcome. You can keep that one in the studio if you want, but it's got for when you start talking Bible in the studio.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
We got carnivore snacked.
Yes. Which one's your favorite?
We put out the call
sliders, dude.
Those are good. Yeah, those are good. I tried
those.
Guys,
go to Carnivore Snacks. You heard Joe Rogan talking about it.
Yes, they sent us some, and they're fantastic. I had ordered some right before we got these, and I went through them in about 2 days, like 3 bags, and like $90 worth of. It's fantastic though. It's worth it. If you're doing like low carb, it's the best. We're not getting any money for this, by the way. They just sent us some product, so it's. I'm starving, by the way. So if you want to pass,
no,
I'm going to go get.
No,
I don't want that one. The brisket's good too. The brisket's fantastic. Yeah, carnivore snacks. They are. It is pricey, but you get what you pay for. I will say that. It's the best. It is the best beef jerky I've ever had in my life. I don't even know if you call it beef jerky. But and the thing I don't know. This is gonna seem like paid promotion, but it's only beef and salt. If you believe this,
I can't stop eating these things.
It's only beef and salt.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Like, can you believe that meat and salt just taste that good?
Yeah.
We're meant to. This is what we're meant to be eating as men.
I'm in. I'm
just
in.
Fucking meat, bro.
I'm in. I'm in.
Damn, that's good.
There you go.
Try this one.
Why?
It's delicious. Just grab one. There's a lot of fat in that.
Oh my god.
But it's delicious. It's so fucking good, dude. How is it this good? I don't. It's just meat and salt, really. There's not MSG in this.
I'm giving 0 of this to Xavier Guerrera. 0.
I'm okay with that.
Guys, if you want to see me live, go to samtripoli.com. When's this going to drop, Johnny?
Wednesday.
Okay, tomorrow night. I am in Thousand Oaks. Somebody buy a ticket. Damn. samtripoli.com. Thousand Oaks. Then I'm very excited if I can find enough comics. I'm doing a show on Sunday. I can't find, and everybody's out of fucking town.
Thousand Oaks, Tarantula Hill Brewing.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And then the Tinfoil Hat Comedy and Swarm Take will be live with Eddie Bravo and XG. That's we're in Indianapolis on the 11th. Go down on the 3rd, November 3rd, and then we're in St. Louis on November 4th.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm going to the stand-up club.
The what?
It's called the Stand-up Club, headlining the 2nd anniversary show. And then Austin, Texas. Bang, bang, pow.
Going back to Austin.
Very
Right on.
excited.
All right. You can do a couple reviews if you want.
Let's do it. Reviews. That is so good.
PDP I don't know how to say that. Good stuff, worth the listen, he says. That's all. Just 5 stars, simple.
That's all we're asking for.
Right to the point. A not so funny guy, 5 stars. Don't say that about yourself. I'm sure you're plenty funny, sir. They do, and that never stopped any of us from success.
Yeah, I mean, I have 7 podcasts that people say aren't funny.
The duo we all deserve. Sam, keep it up if you know what I mean. Johnny,
What does that mean? Do boner pills?
Johnny, you're headed for green pastures, brother. I depart with these. Depart? What are you? Don't
leave
depart.
us.
Yeah.
We have 5 listeners.
I depart with these great words spoken by our broken forefather. Johnny, I gotta go. Love you guys. I'm a white man, he says. So, whatever. Eric's on Wildwin. I don't know what that means. Johnny is Wyatt. It's your boy, Sonny, NYCCC. I didn't think Johnny was black, but I did think he was a skinny white kid like Wyatt from Ozark. Not too far off, I would say.
You're not that far off.
Also, shout out NFS podcast. Maybe that's his show or something. I don't know. Shout out NFS podcast. And Sam, get Caremio on the pod. Caremio? Do you know?
Who's Caremio?
Don't know. NGZ Battletoad says
Sounds like
number
a
1.
black porn star that I need is black seed to fucking cure my ills.
Black seed. You can't go around telling people you're taking black seed.
I'm taking black seed right to the face.
There's a whole genre of Pornhub that's called Black Seed. Number 1, Juicy J and Sammy T, love you. Leon, the artist, says, Sammy, you're doing the Lord's work. Longtime listener to all things Tripoli, Juicy Johnny is a saint in his own right and represents North Carolina well. Well, thank you. I'm a truck driver delivering the goods every night, and you guys keep me awake and motivated. This is funny. Can we get a Star of Davis shirt with XG as King Davis?
I'm in, please.
If you don't know what that was on tinfoil the other day, XG goes, you'd never see them do that with the Star of Davis on their shirt or with a Yamaha on their head.
Yeah,
you would never see that.
A Yamaha on their head. Come on now.
He really said that. The Star of Davis.
Dude, what do you call it? Hamas? Hama? Hazma?
Hazmat.
Dude, we got to be honest. He's doing great. He's so good, right? We love him.
It's hilarious, yeah.
We love him so much.
When he's awake, he kills.
Oh, yeah, dude. By the way, the best thing is watching him fight to stay awake. Just fighting for his life.
We love you, actually.
We do. We really do.
See you in Minnesota says.
Oh, I like that.
Baby Shark, he says. The fact that you opened this episode with this, you said it was the most annoying song.
Oh, dude, it's good. In hell.
You need to do the fake going into it. I don't know what that means.
What does that even mean?
Here, I'm just gonna read the words. You tell me if you can figure it out. Baby Shark is the subject. The fact you open the episode with this and all period. You need to do the fake going into it. Then intro quick if you want to get into it.
What?
He's giving us feedback on how to start the podcast.
I love that. Yeah.
He does end by saying, love it, Sam.
Yeah.
Bacon says, BAKN says, super heavy legs. Juicy Johnny and Sammy T. Look forward to every new episode. Then I replay that episode until the next one comes out. God bless you.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind words.
Very kind words. Yes. Generous. More than we deserve. D Swank says, lady listener. 5 stars from one of the tens of lady listeners.
Tens? I mean, dude, we have tens of listeners.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Tens of lady listeners? That's more than I had before. So
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I've been listening from the beginning and always love when there's a new show. Thank you both. Dana from Georgia. Shout out Dana from Georgia.
Dana from Georgia. You know we love the Danas.
5 star from Eshmikety.
You know what's so funny? People listen to my podcast so much. Chicks show up to my shows, and I'm like, "Hey man, can I sniff your armpit?" She's like, "I don't think Dana would like that." I'm like,
That's
"Okay,
great. That's
okay."
great.
Now I'm getting cock blocked.
Touche.
Yeah.
Eshmikety says, Sam and Johnny, you guys are an awesome duo. You need to be podcasting. You need to be on podcasting 2.0. You can't get canceled there. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, people said that.
But we're not really worried about the RSS feed. That's not. I don't have any worries about that.
I just like what they say you can make money on there too.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. I'm so retarded.
Shanna's new toy, 5 stars. Don't know what that means. Another female listener. Wow.
Oh,
female listener. Hey, I'm one of the lady listeners and have to say this is one of my favorite podcasts. Sam and Johnny together are great. Well, thank you too.
Thank you.
Jack 420 2000. Sam and Juicy are my guys. That's the headline. I have been listening to Sam since the days of Aaron falling asleep. Did Aaron fall asleep on the show?
I don't remember him falling asleep. I remember XG falling asleep like it's last week because it was.
This is from my heart. Sam and Juicy have been my go-to. Sam and Juicy have been my go-to guys. They got me through the jabby, stabby times and bring me joy every week. Keep up the hard work, boys. It's been a pleasure.
Dude, thank you. Thank you. Thanking you. Thank you.
All right. We'll end with this one, although we had a few more, but we'll end with
Yeah, we had a couple. We had a guy give 0 stars.
1 star. He gave
yeah, and we're not going to mention you.
No, we don't mention it. Airborne99 says, a breathtaking dive into the unexplained. Listening to Broken Sam with Sam Tripoli is an exhilarating journey into the world of the unknown. The show flawlessly blends humor, insightful commentary, and a fresh perspective on conspiracy theories and uncanny realities. Tripoli's engaging style and thoughtful questions guide listeners through a labyrinth of fascinating topics.
Thank you.
Whether you're a longtime conspiracy enthusiast or just curious about the world beyond the ordinary, Broken Simulation is a top-tier podcast that consistently delivers quality content. This show doesn't just break the simulation, it shatters expectations. An absolute must listen. That's the most thorough fucking
Thank you,
review
dude.
ever.
Thank you. Put that on our Wikipedia page.
Really? All right, here's the last one, actually, because this headline's got me grabbed here, this subject. Yalandu says, why not go 3 solid hours every 2 weeks? This guy wants us to do 3 hours every 2 weeks.
Dude, like, you guys have no clue how weirded out. I mean, like, I came in here going, we have no stories to talk about. I have one more story. I have one.
Well, this guy says it would give you more time to compile stories.
Yeah, I get that.
But we like working every week. That's what we do. That's our rhythm.
Yeah, dude, we gotta work, bro. We gotta and you guys would go nuts if I've always said break it up, but Johnny won't do it because he sucks.
Well, no, I mean, that's a terrible idea. He wants me to just cut the thing in half so that the first half is just Sam's stories, and that goes out on Monday, and then the next week it's like the news and stuff, and that's just a bad experience. What other podcast does that? Like, can you imagine if Rogan was like, yeah, we're just going to split the interview in half? Like, that's delicious. It's just so good, dude. It's the best thing. It's the best snack ever. Uh-huh. Like, I wouldn't, there's nothing else that I would give a free plug to like that for just sending us product.
My dick is hard.
It's a fucking amazing. And I think that's a man thing. I don't think women would be like crazy about that. But guys, it's just like, give me the fucking meat, bro. I'm eating it.
Johnny, would you have sex with one of the bags if it meant that you could get a free bags for the rest of your life?
Listen to me when I say this. That's the quickest yes I could ever give to anything. I would do it on a webcam. If they wanted me to, like, promote their product, I would bone a bag on a webcam and then mail it back to them to prove I finished if they wanted. And I wouldn't even be worried about them cloning me and making meat out of my clone. I don't care. I bet it's delicious. Delicious. We got a lot of great reviews this week. Thank you all for those. If you would leave your reviews, they really help us in the rankings. If you have a second at all, please leave one. What else is going on? You sent me some stupid...
Quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You got something?
I did Dr. Drew last week.
Oh, you did it. It's not out, is it?
No.
Okay. I can't wait to hear that. How did that go?
It's going to be like a month and a half till it
I told
comes
my girlfriend about that, by the way, and she fucking flipped.
Yeah, I mean,
loves Dr. Drew.
I love Dr. Drew. I love him. I brought up like fucking Dallas Buyers Club. Apparently, he was part of that, and he's like, "We gotta clear up some of the things you think about."
Really?
I'm like, "Okay. So, anyways, I told him about all the stuff going on, and he
What stuff? What do you mean?
like about me being sexually active in first grade,
yeah,
and he's like, "Yeah, you have sexual trauma."
Isn't it great to have somebody just take it down and be like, this is what
it's
you
like
have.
Whether it's with an adult or with someone your age, that's molestation, you know, and he gave me a therapist, so I'm gonna call a therapist and try to get over it. So I've been really good on the porn. I had a fall I one time, but
That's okay.
it's getting less and less, and which is hilarious because I have a real like sex addiction.
Good job.
So you know what's so funny, Johnny? And I don't know if this is an interesting story, but as I was driving over here, you were. I'm going to be honest with you. I loved to watch the hookers walk around. It's like a Grand Theft Auto thing for me.
I don't know where they are. I never see it.
They all walk up and down here, and you're like, you play a game
Really?
called "Is That a Chick or a Guy?" And it's usually a dude.
Like on the major street.
Santa Monica.
Okay.
They walk up and down all the way.
What, down near Western or like near here?
Near here.
Okay. I always thought they were down near like donut time or whatever.
Dude, Johnny, I'm telling you, when it was so insane.
Is trans or is it just
No,
regular?
I'm pretty sure this was a straight white girl that was the hottest human being I've ever seen.
Really?
And it wasn't even like, okay, she might be a dude. This was a straight up chick.
And she's a streetwalker.
A 10. And she's street walking.
That's great. That's LA.
And
man.
I was just sat there and I just watched like guys just drive around. She just kept walking up and down. And I actually don't think she was there to get in the cars. I just think she wanted that attention.
Were you cruising, Sam?
No, you called me up. I'm like, I'm going to be here at like
Yeah,
fucking.
I know, yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. I'll just watch hookers walk around.
What is that for you? I'm interested in your psychology there. Is that like reminiscing, like going back to the old stomping grounds?
No, what it is it's just the excitement of outlaws.
You're attracted to that, right?
I like to watch outlaws. I like outlaw shit. And I like to see the outlaws and watch them walk around.
Respect, yeah.
And it's like I drive in, I see if there's any weirdos, and I drive out, I see if there's any weirdos.
The police don't give a shit about
But
that either, do they?
Johnny, like when you were talking Daisy Dukes, this chick's ass was out, and you're like, oh, that's a hot chick ass right there.
Good for her.
But it's like, what do you? I wanted to pull. I want to go Instagram Live, but I didn't have my phone. I want to be like, why are you walking the streets? You are a 10. Go find a sugar daddy.
All she
Join
listen
Pilates.
to me. All she would have to do is take her ass to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And just throw herself at the first guy who
All
owns.
she has to do is go to Santa Monica,
Yeah.
the beach, hang out
but
at a
there's
bar.
a lot of competition there. But I'm saying if she went to like the Midwest or the South, all she would have to do is find the guy that owns like the local BMW
Yeah, but see,
dealerships
Johnny,
or something.
I
and
think
she
you're
could
a
live
little
like
off.
a queen.
I've been to Oklahoma, been to OKC.
I've been there too.
There are smoke shows everywhere.
It ain't like LA. Nothing is like LA, man. There's no more competition in
You
that
know where
than
you
in LA.
got to go? Seattle, San Francisco, where they got crunchy chicks. That's
There are a
where
lot
you
of
go.
beautiful women in San Francisco.
Yeah, but that then negates everything you just said because there's a lot of beautiful women literally in Oklahoma. That's why the Sooners are so good.
It's not the same.
But the point is,
all the tens from like Oklahoma and Charlotte.
yeah, they move here and they're
they move
miserable.
here,
That's
right,
why they're
right.
angry because they're.
But they're all here.
It's my old joke. It's just my old joke about how like I probably talked about this 1,000 times, but it's like on the planet Krypton, Superman's just another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? I know he's royalty, but he's still.
Well, he also gets his powers from our sun. So
Right,
yeah.
right. So he's nothing special there. Here, he's a superhero.
He's a badass. Yeah.
That what?
He's a badass. Yeah.
But that's a hot chick.
Did you
Anywhere
watch that
else?
Flash movie yet? Did you watch?
No.
You should.
Is it good?
It is it's rewarding. I won't say it's a good movie, but it is. It has a bunch of old stuff like from the '90s in it that you'll be like, oh, that's cool.
Johnny, everybody is trying to break down this Godzilla -1 trailer.
It's called Godzilla -1.
Yeah, well, can you look
that
it up?
Asian. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And like, there's nothing in it, and all these people are doing like videos on it. The new Godzilla -1's dropped, and we got some hot takes for you. Look at this foot.
Yeah, well, we won't be able to play. I mean, they'll cut. YouTube won't let us show this, but I know what you're. I mean,
Look at this foot.
yeah, there's nothing in it.
But Johnny, will you then look up Apple TV's new Godzilla show?
Yeah, it looks very similar to this. It's interesting.
I can't hear it.
I'm not playing sound because they won't.
Oh.
It'll get
But
flagged.
see,
if we
there's
do.
nothing to see.
Yeah, there's a car getting smashed.
But this looks like it's straight out of Japan.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a modern version of the old movies.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
is that
Is that a Godzilla?
God, look at that, dude. They're like, look how big its tail. And then all those. That was Mark Norman's bit.
These poor Japanese, like, haven't they had enough
Look
trauma?
how big he is. And he's just stomping the Japanese.
Wasn't Fukushima enough on these poor people? Like, my God.
So can you go look up the Apple one?
Yeah, what was it? It's called Monster or something?
Yeah.
Like,
Apple Godzilla show.
Monarch, that's it. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters.
Yeah,
Whatever.
dude. When does that come out, bro? I need this in my life.
Yeah, this looks really good.
If it comes out in the summer, I'm going to fight.
You want me to check at the end when it comes out? Let's see.
Kurt Russell's in it. That guy always showing up.
I like Kurt Russell.
I do too. Showing up.
He's
hanging
solid.
out with fucking Chinese
Oh,
people.
jeez.
Can you beep that, please?
Oh, my God. What are you trying to do to us?
I don't know. Oh, look at this. Oh, then John Goodman, that is like, I took that one.
John Goodman's in it?
Yeah.
Love him, too. It's a great cast.
Remember when there was a time where John Goodman couldn't do a movie that made money? Do you remember that short time?
Well, there was a time, too, where everything he
Look at
touched
this.
turned
Look at
to
this
gold.
all. But Johnny, you know what I think about. Look at this, dude. I think these are all Nephilim, Johnny. Gonna put it out there. These are Nephilim giants, biblical giants, titans.
Sure. Godzilla evacuation.
I love that they're like, we're going through Godzilla country.
Wait, how is it Godzilla in both of these? That's you wouldn't think they would compete with each other like that.
Why not? One's a movie, one's a TV show.
But are they? Who owns Godzilla? Do you know? Like
Who
that?
does own Godzilla?
Let's see.
I'm gonna eat you, bitch. Legacy of Monsters, dude. Johnny, what is your favorite genre of movie?
My favorite genre is probably it's probably drama and with comedy a close second. Yeah.
Mine is monster movies by far. I get giddy, hard nipples for Godzilla.
Really? I like sci-fi.
My
too.
nipples could
Like, I
cut
like
glass
sci-fi.
right now. I love it.
I like good sci-fi. Dude, you want to? Since we're on this little detour,
Can you find out when that comes out? Because if it
Yeah.
comes out in the summer, guess who's gonna get their ass kicked?
What do you mean?
You.
What?
I'm gonna fight people.
November 17th.
Oh, it's so
Next
close.
month, yeah.
I
Dude,
cannot wait.
I got the new Meta, VR thing, and I played.
I saw that for sale, and I'm like, do I want to do this?
I played this thing that makes you like John Wick, basically, and it is the most realistic and impressive gun thing that I've ever. I mean, it's the best, most immersive video. Oh, it was so cool.
How much does
dude.
it cost?
Okay. So there's this game called Half-Life Alyx that came out a couple years ago, and this game is a mod. It uses all the assets from that game on that game, but the guy's coming out with his own game, standalone game. It's gonna be out in a couple of months.
And it will be on that.
But
How much did it
you'd
cost
have to pay you like $50 probably to get this experience. And it's got like a couple. It's called Gunman Contracts. And you go in there when you put on the headset, you're in this room like you're in a you're at a range, and there's a gun sitting in front of you. You pick up the gun. It's got realistic mechanics. You have to you have to change the magazines. You have to chamber rounds, and you practice shooting.
Do you think you could learn to shoot guns doing that?
Dude, I use the same mechanics I use firing a real gun.
Johnny,
and
how
it was
much
rewarding.
did this cost?
The thing is $399. The headset, I think, or maybe $400. Something. It's something in that range. I can't. It's been a couple of weeks since I bought it.
Do I
you
gotta
go-
buy a certain game console?
No. That's the great thing about it. Well, yeah, it's this one. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that for you because I did it on my computer. It's from my computer, but most of the stuff is on the headset for this one. But the best experience would be with a computer. And then you go into this briefing room, and it's like, listen, this girl's been kidnapped. We don't know much. We just know this gang is into the organ trade, and you got to go rescue her out of this place.
And it looks real.
It looks, it's the best. That's why, because I've been waiting for it to look amazing, and it looks amazing,
All
dude.
right, Johnny,
and
I'm
you
in.
just go up there, and you're like, these guards are
saw-
outside with these guns. Let me just show you a little video
All
of it
right,
really
can
quick.
you show us what it looks like?
It's so rad, bro. And you just wait, and like a guy will jump around the corner and scare the shit out of me, dude. Scared as he'll be like, "Put your gun down," and I'm like, just blowing it. I mean, just his head explodes. It's so good, dude. And scary and real. You can make it so that if you can only get shot like once or twice, and then you're done. So you have to really, and because of the way it tracks, you can like dive behind corners and stuff. Like, it's not like you're moving like a video game.
When you get hit, how does it feel?
You don't feel anything. I mean, it's just like it kind of flashes your screen or something. But it's what I've been waiting for. It's not quite like as far as games and stuff. It's not quite there yet. But oh god, it was. I mean, I was up until like 5 a.m. last night doing because I just found out about this. And
oh my god,
it was so bad ass. Here's a guy who's well, I gotta sign in so I don't get ads on here. Gunman Contracts.
A while ago on the channel, I showed you some Half-Life Alyx mods called Gunman Contracts Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. The two chapters were arguably the best.
wow.
So this guy's coming out
To Steam next year in early access. What's crazy is that the game has been built from the ground up to be fully playable in VR, but it can also be played as a flat first-person shooter. I've been provided with a very early demo which highlights some of the awesome new features you can expect to see when the game launches next year. I hope you enjoy this early first look at Gunman Contract and play around with some stuff that you can recognize from movies, maybe. I won't go into that too much. You've also got knives, which you can play around with. And check this out. If you stab hard enough through a metal surface, it'll actually come out the other side. And it's a little bit tough to pull it back out again. You have to really pull it. So I just want to show you some of the weapon customization. This is really cool. Something that wasn't possible in the Half-Life Alyx mod. So if you've got your weapon here, you've got 2 grip points that you can pull the slide back, which is really nice. You can grab the mag, slot it back in. But if you turn it to its side, you've got this icon here, and this unlocks some customization options. So you could add a silencer, for example, a muzzle brake, or even a sight. So if you look down the sight now, you can see that dot, which is super nice. And you can do this on the fly as you're in missions, which is, yeah, it's just...
Let me show you some of the gameplay.
I'm in.
So, let me show you some of the gameplay.
I'm in.
Like, look at this. This is called the test zone, where you can test like the bullet mechanics. Look at this. It's just some guys standing in front of them.
But this is for science.
What?
So check this out.
It's just like you testing
The way he
out
kind
the
of
mechanics
stumbles
of.
back.
That's creepy though.
It is. It's so realistic that it's.
But
creepy.
it's creepy that those guys are just sitting there.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's meant to like test out the. So this is the stairs from John Wick.
Wick?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And
Oh my! Stairs right there.
I've got you, mate. Don't shoot. Just lob him down the stairs. See you later, mate.
Oh my!
It's so cool, man.
Dude, that is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
It's so cool.
Say goodbye to my life.
I will say my computer is a beast of a computer, so I don't know if you need. I'll have to look it up for you. If you can play Alyx mods on the headset itself, I'm not sure. I'll find out, but if not, you can come try it at my place.
So nuts, bro. I'm gonna get it, dude.
What else is going on?
All right,
We got
Johnny.
a few fun with stupids.
Let's go,
we got
and then we
40
can do
minutes
your
left. Yeah,
stories.
we got 40 minutes left. Here's a fun with stupid from me. I wanted to show you this. So somehow, I don't know his videos. Did you see this? This is Kanye getting a pedicure, and I guess it starts to hurt a little or something. And I just thought it was funny the way he tells this Korean woman to stop, because she's like, no, I do this. And he's like, no, watch, here we go. Hold on, I don't have sound.
Who's the guy with the smiley face on?
Why isn't it? Instagram has the worst video.
What is going on with this picture, Johnny?
I don't. It's not showing up that way on the feed. It's just it does this
Do
sometimes.
you think it's our television?
No,
is
They know we out here. Whoa.
yeah, dude, they'll clip you, bro.
No, I'm not gonna do the rest of it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, no, it's just the.
Oh no, it's my toes.
The nails.
It's my toes.
Sorry?
It's my toes. I'm not gonna do it. That hurt.
No, I don't understand. So.
Wrap it up. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. And the hands?
Nope.
So they have a smiley
Thank you very
face,
much.
which looks like an Asian person. Let's face it, right there.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Right, and Kanye is sitting there getting his
He's getting a pedicure. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
he's
think
in
she
a
was
weird tracksuit.
she was either trimming his nails or she was
they can-
filing down the calluses.
No, he's trimming, and they clip your. They
Too
can
close, is that what I
really
mean?
clip your feet.
And
your
it
toes.
hurt him, and he was like,
Yeah,
no, it's my toes.
I'm out, my toes.
And then he just ignored her.
So, yeah, I guess you can show them the clip because people know we're doing it already. I just didn't want to. People don't have no
It's
idea.
like she's not even there. He just ignored it. And look at who's this dude? This red-haired guy in the background.
I'm sure it's somebody who's known for mixing great beats and shit like that.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go get mine done tomorrow. I got some bad hoofs.
You get pedicures?
Yeah, Manny and Petty, dog.
Really?
And it's
What's the benefit of that? Would you say?
Do you know why I do it, Johnny?
No.
Because it's the only time I could turn my brain off, and I can't move. I have to sit there, and I can't look on my phone. I just have to zone out.
Is that why you like getting your Brazilian butt wax? Is that the same?
I
from
just
that
like get my
trans-
fucking back shaved when Dana's not available. Sometimes it gets really bad.
Okay, so it's kind of meditative for you. All right, coming at you, it's fun with stupid everybody. We got Kanye West getting his nails trimmed a little too short, a little too close for comfort. Hosted by Sam Tripoli.
Johnny
I
just
don't have a lot
texted
of
you
energy to give it tonight. I'm sorry.
Johnny, stop it. I just sent you a funny ass.
If you don't
tweet.
know, we missed last week because I got COVID.
Johnny got COVID. He just kept fucking getting COVID too.
That's the only. I had it twice.
Yeah.
Once really early on, and then once.
Dude, Megan Kelly and Candace Owens are going at it
About
just
Israel?
the stuff going on in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And they're just yelling at each other, and everyone's just jerking off to it. They're like, "Oh, hot black chick versus hot white chick."
Wait, who's on more on the Palestinian side?
Well, it's not that Candace Owens is on the Palestinian side. It's just everybody going off on these college kids. It's kind of like what we were talking. Did we talk about this actually on the show, or was it before the show? How like everyone's getting
no, that was
splintered
before the
into
show,
this small group.
Well, yeah, it's the thing that can. There's no more divisive issue that gets people like who are strange bedfellows together.
Yeah. It's like, okay, you're anti-vaccine but pro-trans, but also pro-Hamas. You go in that quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are all
you think
all the YouTube buzzwords.
Yeah.
right there,
You
buddy.
think January 6th was a great attack on America? But you also, but don't believe that trans should be taking on women in sports.
Yeah.
But you're pro-Hamas. You go in that corner over there, right? I mean, we're just splintering down into these weird bedfellows. And it's so funny because in the truther community, right, this like kind of like conspiracy truther, I don't know how else to describe them, but it's kind of like that part in Squid Games where like they were running, and then once the thing stopped, if you moved, you got shot. Yeah. That's like okay, it starts out with like where do we start at? Okay, George Floyd wasn't what they told us, okay? You know, oh my God, Black Lives Matter, get pump. Okay, so everyone who thought BLM was a Marxist, you keep running, right? Beep, stop. Now, okay, are you? Do you think COVID should you have to stay home for 2 weeks? Okay, man. Okay, yeah. Okay, you think mandatory vaccines are okay? Boom, you get shot.
Except instead of shooting people, you're eliminating friends. If you take this all like life or death, it's all people you won't socialize
who is
with.
True to the real, like, conspiratorial truth outlaw, right? Oh, you thought the elections were fair and balanced. You get shot. You keep going, right? Right? And
There's nobody left at the end of this, by the way.
No, do you think January 6th was an honest attack on our society? Shot. And now, like, if you think that Israel should just be able to wipe out everybody, you're gone too. So now that's all is left.
There's nobody left. Yeah.
No, there's some people left.
No.
Luke Radowski.
Yeah,
me.
but you just didn't mention the issue that he's not right on. That's the thing. There's always, I mean, there's
No, but he's
everybody's
pretty
wrong on some issue. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but not the big ones. Not the big ones. They call this the masking off. That's what they call these moments. These masking off, where the mask comes off.
Because part of me is like, okay, so if you really want to talk about this, part of me is like, okay, there are these people that fled Europe at like the worst time just to go live over there, and they got duped by their government into going to live in these settlements on the border because they thought it was like a patriotic thing to do, when really it was a buffer zone. For the government wanted to be a buffer zone, and they wanted to take casualties if something like this happened. That's what your government wanted for you. And I feel 100%. Miserable for these people.
So Johnny,
it's so sad.
It all comes down to this.
But some people will say that those people are like horrible people, and I'm not like they're not.
No, I don't think that. The people are, and there are some religious zealots, like the Temple Mount is a
plenty
giant
of videos,
fight. Like, you listen to anybody talk about the Temple Mount, it is crazy. These people take it back. These people can go. These people can't. It's chaos. Yeah. Okay?
It's like a European soccer match.
But it just gets down to this, okay? If we've studied history enough, we know that authoritarian governments create opposition so that they can be begged to do a heavy-handed response.
It's Netanyahu's playbook. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor, 9/11, no different. Okay, so then you get into there's all of this data which suggests that Netanyahu was instrumental in the creation of not only the creation, but
it's not data. It's his own words.
Right. That's part of the data. Creation and funding of them.
But data sounds kind of, I was just saying, data kind of makes it sound abstract, like we crunch some numbers.
Data is meant to be like the least emotional of all the stuff, right? Actual data. And then we know that Joe Biden sent Hamas $75 million. That's all come out, right? So then we have this situation, just like Pearl Harbor, 9/11, where you have this incredible defense system that somehow conveniently failed.
Well, I will say, Sam, the thing about the Iron Dome is if you look at the numbers, they have each one of those things, and they only have like dozens of them. It has like 20 rockets in it, each one of them. And if they launched 2,000 at once, there's just not enough of those rockets to shoot them all down.
Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine, Johnny. But when you hear that people are going, it's impossible that they didn't know this was going to happen.
That's the answer.
And it's impossible that the IDF didn't show up for 5 hours later after the rave was attacked.
They knew.
They say it's impossible. They say you can get back and forth in the right vehicle through Israel in 45 minutes.
I mean, I saw
that ends it to me, okay?
No, you're right. I saw one interview with this old guy who was he was an old man that was in charge of security on one of these kibbutzes, and his wife said he had been made fun of for taking security seriously and like training them and stuff. But he was like, listen, all you need to do is hold out for 35 minutes, and then the military will be here and we'll be fine. 35 minutes. And this old man, I mean, saved all these people, if you believe this story. He had to get his leg amputated. He's sitting in the hospital, and his wife is just so proud of him, saying, they all made fun of him and said, oh, you worry too much. It will never happen. And he was just like, he trained them over the years and made sure that they were ready to fight if something happened. And they had to fight for 6 hours before the military. And he had always said 35 minutes, and that's what the military told him. So, yeah, of course they weren't. I mean, they wanted it to be bad.
That's all it is. I'm not anti-Jewish. I'm not anti-Israeli.
It's that government. That government is evil.
Well, it's also that... Word is that Netanyahu was going to face a giant protest right around that.
He might have been facing prosecution.
100%. And he's still going to. The way they say it's like his days are numbered.
I hope that's true.
And now they're bombing the shit out of Syria and
if you believe
Lebanon.
Ben Shapiro, that he's like the mainstream, he calls it the center-right party, which is
Ben
ridiculous.
Ben Shapiro's brand has taken a giant hit.
You sent me this. Another phone. It's stupid. This is so funny. Okay, so somebody shared on social media a picture. This is a black guy. Shared a picture of a black man and a beautiful white woman smiling happy together. And he writes, nobody makes a black man smile the way a white woman does. With a little heart.
Yeah.
And then if you look, Twitter did a little fact check on it. And it goes,
community notes.
Readers added context they thought people might want to know. This woman is Courtney Clenny, and she actually killed her boyfriend, Christian Obasemele.
Oh, it's like reality comes at you quickly, dog. Reality comes
And then
at
look
you
at
quick.
this guy's comment though. He commented on his own post and he goes, "Y'all talking about what this woman did? This is not relevant, as this photo was taken way before that."
This is why we'll never ever agree on anything.
Isn't that funny?
Ever. And it's so funny, like during all this chaos that's going on, we're basically in World War III. People don't want to admit it. We're basically in World War III. You know?
What do you mean? The
Oh, it's
information
coming.
war or the Middle East?
Middle East.
Yeah,
This is the beginning of the World War III.
That's where we've always thought it would start. Yeah.
No, that's where they want to start. These apocalyptic end of days old people are demanding that this thing happen now. They're like, come on, man, my days are numbered. And all these people, Instagram models just posting butthole pics and comics just posting the most basic bullshit. And it's just like, you guys have no clue what's coming. I'm sorry, dude. I pray to God it's nothing, but it seems bigger than ever to me.
Maybe. I mean, it's been like this before though, and the world didn't
We'll see.
implode on us. So
We'll see. All right.
We will
Johnny,
see.
any other stories? We
well,
got
that was only-
24 minutes.
all right, so you sent me this. Another fun with stupid. This is this woman here. What's her deal?
Oh, this is the
it's so
funniest
funny, yeah.
story, dude.
What does she do?
She
I don't
is
understand.
somebody she's a prostitute.
Who's just been around a long time?
No.
Or she
she's
does
a
old-
grandma prostitute. When people want to bang grandmas, they hire her. She's a grandma hooker.
So look at her idea of showing a little leg here. Look at this.
And then
that
people
funny?
pay to hit it. And this is the funniest story. She basically tells. Listen how she talks.
I love ones like this. What's the average penis size?
Is she Irish?
I think she's
It's all
British.
different. It's like a woman's vagina. They're all shapes and sizes,
Yeah, she
and
is
you
English.
know, and look completely
You'll love
different.
the end of this, Johnny.
I was quite amazed actually at the variety.
Stop.
All shapes and
I don't think
sizes.
I can. I
No, don't stop it. Don't start.
I
Sorry,
didn't,
sorry, sorry.
Look
Everyone's
at this
getting
guy
mad.
wrote only Nans right here.
But this is like Mrs. Claus selling snatch, bro. Think about Mrs. Claus.
She's even got that old lady haircut, like the.
and the old lady dress.
Why do you do that haircut? Do you just give up on having hair? What is
Yeah,
that?
I mean, like as you get older, you just want shorter hair.
You just get tired of dealing with it. Huh?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Kinky ones, long ones, short ones, thick, short ones,
Shit thick.
thin, tall ones. You know, I think, I don't know, 6 inches that I can get my
That's
fingers
literally
round.
my dick. That's literally
It's
my
probably
dick
average.
with its smaller head.
That's when they're erect.
Thank you, Grandma
When they're
Hooker.
flaccid, can be that, or it can be that.
Now who's got that? That was like a
This?
donkey. No, this one.
Oh, there's donkey dicks out there.
Lucky bastards. Okay. What's this? What's the next question?
What is your rate per hour and what's included? Okay. My rate per hour is 120 and basically it includes most normal things. So it's
We don't say normal.
all kinds of oral, both ways, penetration, basically fulfilling the fantasies that most guys have had for most of their lives and would like to find a granny like me to fulfill them.
So
The list is quite endless
She's kind of
because
sweet.
they all have
By
a
the way,
different
she's got some
fantasy.
big rack. Those are some big grandma cans.
You're
What is
missing
your
them because they're
rate per hour?
almost below the table, but yeah.
Bro, she's winning in life, losing to gravity, though, for sure.
Yeah, we all do though. We all do.
Well,
So-
you know,
go ahead.
in places where like generations have been wiped out, like a whole generation has been wiped out, like grandma gilf porn is more popular than MILF porn
Oh, because they don't have old people.
because they don't have moms. Like, you know, like in places where like AIDS riddled everything and they were raised by their grandparents.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Boy, that's twisted.
That's twisted, bro.
So
That's
you sent me this too, which this is hilarious. So I guess we can just let it Dude, talk for itself here.
No. Well, real quick.
Well, I think they set it up here.
Right there, that is Lalani Armenta. And she's going to play and she's going to kick off and maybe even do some field goals tonight for the Jackson State Tigers. Of course, she was on the Jackson.
So just so everybody knows, this is a historical black college.
Yeah, I think he said.
And she is like light-skinned black girl, do you think?
No, she's white, dude, isn't she?
She's Lalana, something like that.
Okay.
And she's about to do a kickoff.
She's about to be the first female college football player in HBC, that's historically black college university's history.
Yes.
And this guy goes, wow, what a boot. So she's got a knee brace, which is not a good sign.
Not a good sign. You're already walking wounded.
Women's soccer team, and because of injuries this week during practice, she's going to get her shot.
She is pretty stacked, I will say. She's thick for, a lady.
Tonight to be a kicker, and what an impressive young lady it's been and a chance for her. And I'm sure she's pretty nervous at this point, but they have her out there, and sweat football is underway. And and
it goes
10 yards?
Like 15 yards in the air or something. I mean, you just get prepared. You see the tweet down there, like, the guy's like, wow, what a boot. And I'm like, oh, damn, is she about to rip this? It just goes. It's terrible.
And it's just
so
like,
bad.
no one believes that she was the best thing available.
There's no way.
Nobody believes it.
No way.
Whenever you show a woman playing men in football, nobody thinks she earned it. Nobody thinks she was your best option. I mean, dude, when they had that Lily White girl playing safety, think of all the savages.
Wait, when was that? I don't know what you're
They
talking
had a
about.
Lily White
You mean
girl.
she's like Lily White, or her name is Lily White?
No, she was Lily White.
You
She
remember that
looked
song?
like somebody from the new Game of Thrones.
Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Lily White. Good song.
And they're acting like she's playing safety.
Really? I missed that one. Yeah, it's a joke. Every time you see anybody.
And what you're doing is you're doing a disservice to everybody on the field, because no one's going to treat her like everybody else.
Yeah, because they can't light
and
her up.
It's a worse game. It's a worse game. Yeah, I'm going to send you one more thing, Johnny.
Fun with stupid?
One more fun with stupid. And you're like, what is this? And why does anybody think this is a good idea? I'm texting it to you right now.
Yo!
What?
What the my bro? Dude, hello. Yo!
You talking to me?
Dude,
What?
you was asshole.
What up?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. What the is wrong with you?
Bro, you're dancing.
Dude, when you fuck with a black woman's hair.
Yeah, you're dancing with the devil, dude.
Danger.
Those chicks they don't play around, bro.
Did you ever watch that Chris Rock documentary called Good Hair? It's about black people's hair.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. And black women take their hair
But you
very
know he got
seriously.
sued for that because someone
about
said they stole their idea.
The idea to have a movie about black
hair, yes.
I'm not. Oh, what is this? Okay. Think about when AI gets so good that it can fake videos too.
Oh yeah, we're all screwed.
Like-
That's when people start to get off. That's when people start to get off the internet.
I thought you meant get off on fake porn with like their high school sweetheart in it or something, because that's coming too. Get ready.
Oh yeah.
You could put like your favorite girlfriend from like college's head on,
Yeah, your coworker,
Carmen Electra or something like that.
Dude. Please, someone tell me what the purpose
What
of
is
this
happening?
is.
So we got some kind of like Mickey Mouse army here. It's like the army of Iraq or something.
Yeah.
And they're doing a testes
I don't even
inspection
know
or
what
something.
it is. Watch it.
It's a guy in a military outfit with white gloves on inspecting the nuts of a bunch of dudes in their underwear.
Does anyone know why you do this?
We'll look at the comments and see if we can figure it out.
Hey, what's wrong with your dick? Get out lying. Is that a punishment? Or
Is he checking for lumps, you think?
I don't know.
It might be a doctor checking for lumps. Look at that guy's underwear. What has he got?
He's so proud.
What's the
I
comment?
don't even know what they're doing.
Oh, this guy says he thinks it's actually a hernia check.
Oh.
This guy comments, that guy doesn't even work there. That's really strange. Wow.
All
right. We'll go to the news now.
All right.
So this, Sam, history again and again proves you right. And you've been saying for a long time that you thought that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett were both probably gay and just kind of bearding for each other.
Yeah.
Well, it came out this week, CNN reporting this, but it's everywhere. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016.
Yeah.
I think you're right, man.
100%, dude.
Did
I ever tell you story about her first ever experience in Los Angeles?
I don't think so. Go ahead.
Can you write down that time real quick?
Am I not going to be able to hear this story now? Is that
No, you can, but you might have to beep the person. I don't know if they want this story out. So she just arrives to LA. She's a comic. She's really great. She's a cool person. She arrives in LA, right? And she goes to the not the Roxy. No, not the Roxy. What was it? A night at the what's that old
Night at the Roxy, yeah.
No, Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury, yeah.
Night
Was that a real club?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was back in the day. So she goes to the Roxbury, which at the time, what is now is Pink Taco.
Oh, that's a great taco joint.
Okay. So she goes there. She goes to the second floor. She walks upstairs. She turns around. The first thing she sees her first time in LA is Queen Latifah finger blasting Jada Pinkett.
Really?
Yes.
No kidding.
That's the first experience she ever had.
Where, in the bathroom in the Roxy?
Just right there.
In the bathroom?
No.
Where? In the coat check? What?
On the table. Bang, 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 bang. That's how crazy it used to be. She didn't actually tell me where it was, but she never said in the bathroom. She said she turned around and looked, and there was Queen Latifah finger
They must
blasting.
have been really drunk to be. That's crazy, dude. It all makes sense. You know what her book is called, by the way? That she's throwing him under the bus to promote her book, which is called Worthy. Isn't that great? Well, I'm worthy. That's one of my least favorite phrases from this type of
it's just
psycho bullshit.
It's just the truth is, dude. The truth is that fame destroys people, and there are people who, when they start to see that they might be losing their fame, the phone isn't ringing, you suddenly got bad press, and now you're like seen as a pariah. You start to freak out.
There's this quote from John Updike. It's, celebrity is a mask that eats into the face.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, and this is, listen, I'm not saying that men don't do this, but women really do not understand the no snitching. They don't. They don't understand you don't snitch. Where we see this, Kim Kardashian's mom, what's her name? Kris Kardashian? What's her name?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
She went around and promoted a book that basically talked about how she cheated on her dead husband. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's so crazy. On her son. She had a son. That's her dad. That's their son's dad. And then the funniest thing is, who's Khloe? Is she the big one, the Sasquatch?
The
who's
weird,
like hot now?
The bad face one, yeah.
No, she's kind of hot now.
Okay.
She went off on her mom about cheating on her dad. Here's a plot twist. That's not even her dad. Her dad is actually the guy, the makeup artist. You see them together? Look up Khloe Kardashian's real dad. Same exact face.
Oh, I see. You're right. You're right. This guy right here, right?
Yep, same exact face.
Alex Roldan. Oh yeah, she's got that weird kind of boxer's face or something.
Look at them together. Same exact face. Same exact face.
Full 5 head. Yeah, you're right, man. Huh.
Dude, Kris Kardashian is a scumbag of the most scumbag order.
Jada Pinkett has revealed that she and husband Will Smith have been living completely separate lives since 2016. And it's funny, think about all the interviews she did where people asked her about how Will is doing and how's life. They just lie. They've been lying for 7 years now.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
So stupid. So dumb. And think of the slap. I mean, they were there with the whole slap thing. He was defending somebody who he wasn't even living with they've been living separate lives since 2016. So strange. They were still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in a partnership. That means a business partnership.
Yeah.
Surely.
I mean, there's a whole feeling that they got together simply to present it to America that wasn't okay with with people being gay.
Interesting. This is from the union.
Johnny, I'm sending you one more thing.
This is from the union leader. A skydiver was found dead on a Florida lawn. So these people just went out and found a dead skydiver splat on their lawn. And it was the worst condition one medical worker has ever seen a body in. This guy is, imagine that skydive. If you skydiving, you're fucking up, dude. I'm telling you. It's
Dude,
stupid.
I've done it before.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
With children?
Maybe.
You know, those are the kinds of things they ask you when you want to get life insurance. Do you do a lot of like skydiving, for instance?
No,
you know why
I
they
won't
ask
do
you
a
that?
lot of skydiving.
You know why they ask you that? Because it's dangerous. That's why. They don't want to have to pay you out. The 69-year-old victim, by the way, if you're 69 and jumping out of a plane, you got problems. You and George H.W. Bush should not be jumping out of planes at 69 years old.
Yeah, I remember
The
that.
69-year-old victim was pronounced dead at the scene in a Titusville yard.
Oh, at 69, it's not as tragic. It's like you lived a great life. It was about to go downhill from there.
Really? Okay. Vietnam veteran James Sconiers told WKMG the dead man fell hard onto his property. I was asking the person that was lying on the ground, "Hey man, can you hear me?" But he did not answer. Ugh. Horrible. Just eviscerated the body, apparently. Okay, this is kind of funny. This is in Savannah, Georgia, not far from where I used to live, actually. A Georgia man was left reeling, this is from ABC News, after receiving a $1.4 million speeding ticket. But city officials say the figure was just a placeholder, not the actual fine. So he got a speeding ticket, and it said he owed $1.4 million for driving 90 and a 55.
Oh, my God.
Savannah's officials say anyone caught driving more than 35 miles an hour over the speed limit, they have to appear in court where a judge will determine the actual fine. The figure he received reflected a placeholder number, which was, $1.4 million. It scared the shit out of this guy. Why would you do that? Why would you just put $1.4 million on a ticket?
Yeah, I mean,
as a placeholder.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's ridiculous. It's the
so
dumbest
dumb.
thing. The government's just dumb, dude. They just do dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, they're idiots. 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're good. We got plenty of time. Indy 100 says a mother appeared to choke to death while participating in the Marshmallow Challenge. Natalie Buss, 37.
Hold on, nobody helped?
We'll get to it. Natalie Buss, 37, an accountant and mother of two, was tasked with fitting as many marshmallows in her mouth as possible during a 60-second fundraising competition at her son's rugby club in South Wales. But she died after emergency services were unable to revive her when they were called on Saturday night after Buss collapsed at about 10 p.m.
Oh,
the
man.
DJ and everyone in the audience was counting as each marshmallow went into her mouth.
And
a woman
nobody
told the
said
Village.
anything? And
She
didn't-
was laughing at the same time, and it was like she sucked the marshmallows further into her
Oh.
mouth. 1 minute, everyone was enjoying themselves and whooping. The next, she was on the floor. It was dreadful to watch happen in front of you.
And nobody helped?
First aiders went forward to help, and someone said they had gone for the defibrillator on the wall of the school opposite the area, but it did not help. Her airways were blocked by the marshmallows. Her family is waiting for the results of a post-mortem examination. Any of that shit where you're trying to stuff stuff in your mouth is stupid.
Yeah, I'm not part of that at all.
Sounds like some dumb shit that originated on TikTok, honestly.
Yeah.
That's just meant to
Yeah.
kind of weed out people
Yeah.
who are idiotic. We'll skip that one. This was funny. This is just a certain type of person that does this. Fox 59, Muncie woman steals car from dealership to drive to exotic dancer interview in Indianapolis.
Hey, man, you got to pay those bills, dude.
Police claim a Muncie woman didn't know what the big deal was about stealing a Kia from a car dealership in order to drive to Indianapolis for a job interview to be an exotic
How
dancer.
far is that drive?
According to court documents, 20-year-old Kasia Shelton, she's already got a stripper name. She doesn't have to change her name. Kasia acted like this whole thing was a joke and, quote, did not understand what she was going to be arrested for.
What does she look like?
Let's see if we have a mugshot here. I'll look for you. After police tracked her down and questioned her about the stolen car, police learned of the theft of a 2013 Kia Optima, not even a nice car, on Monday after an employee at RDI Motors in Muncie called the police because the car was stolen from the lot. The employee told officers that Shelton came to the dealership and asked to look at the Kia. The employee had been preparing the car for a test drive, but she said the phone kept ringing and no one was ever on the other end when he answered. The employee reportedly told Shelton to wait a moment while he answered the phone yet again, but Shelton allegedly just drove off in the Kia. I'm trying to find a picture of her. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
She was like, I got to go to this interview,
That's
man.
funny and retarded.
That's the kind of thing.
Is she hot?
I'm looking for her. Let me see. Let's see if we got a mugshot here. Could be. It's hard to tell from this picture of her blowing marijuana smoke into the camera, but she could be hot. She could not be hot.
That's her right there, right?
Well, I don't know. It's two different stories with two different mugshots.
Bitch,
It might be this woman actually.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I don't. That's a different mugshot. It's 3 different mugshots.
So many chicks are just jacking cars to go strip.
I don't know. No, that's not her. That's someone who did something worse, it seems like. So we're not sure which of these. Maybe this is it. I would think someone called Kasia. That seems like a black name. Yeah, it's this woman right here. Here she is, Kasia Shelton. She's the one with smoke coming out of her mouth in this picture.
She's not bad looking.
No, I can see how she's probably hot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, anyone with that nose ring is pretty hot.
2 nose rings.
Yeah, she's doubling up, which you know my theory.
She likes double anal.
Double butt stuff. And I just feel bad for that club because they could have had a superstar who's in the double butt stuff.
And she does anything to get to work on time. This is from Panama City. This is Associated Press. Airport security at Panama City's Tucumán, I don't know how to say that, Tucumán International Airport on Friday searched a Copa airline flight bound for Tampa for a suspected bomb, only to find out it was an adult diaper.
That somebody shit in?
The plane had returned to Panama City Airport earlier Friday amid reports of a possible bomb. The Boeing 737-800 landed around 11 a.m. local time.
Oh, my God. Imagine if that was your diaper, bro.
Oh,
and you're
so
like,
embarrassing.
Oh, my God. It's bad enough I shit my pants. I shit my diaper.
They took this so seriously. Jose,
I almost shit my pants this week, by the way.
Again?
Oh, dude.
What
was
happened?
So close.
What happened?
So
like you're always almost shitting your pants, bro.
I'm on the verge constantly, which probably means when I'm older, it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. The O-ring integrity will not last forever.
Yeah, I call it a day. Wrap it up, bro.
What happened?
So we landed. We got there early.
By the way, I was late for today, and then as soon as I get here and sit down, Sam's like, I got to take a shit. And he waited till I got here to take a dump.
Yeah, now you make me wait, now I make you wait.
Was that a power move?
That was a power shit.
Power bottom? You power bottomed me?
So Johnny, I'm just going to send you one more thing to just make you puke in your guts.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
Right?
Tell me about your almost... Oh,
so Johnny, did you get the last one I sent you?
The flabby people?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just like that.
Nobody needs to see that.
You sure? Because it's just like nobody's doing an intervention on these people. Like, hey, man, you're really uncomfortable.
Maybe they've been trying. You don't know.
Okay, that's true. Anyways, so we land, and suddenly I feel like, danger zone.
Wait, just after you land? Oh,
Just
that's bad news.
as I'm landing, dude, I'm like, okay.
That's bad news.
And then Johnny, because LAX goes forever, and we got there early, they sent us this really far-ass gate, and I swear we drove like 5 miles, it seemed like. And I'm just like holding on, dog. And I'm about to shit my pants. The worst, bro. But somehow we got there, and I was so far back, I was in no hurry. I took a dump, and bang. This is the funniest thing. So then dude, everything at the airport is expensive now. Like the water I got was like $10.
Oh, it's crazy.
I realized I left my water, and I went all the way back to the back of the plane, and I was all the way in the back to get that $10 water. I'm like, I'm going to drink this water. F you. F you. And then we had to walk forever. LAX now is its own city.
Oh, and it's gonna get worse with that train, dude, because they're gonna be. It's gonna be a madhouse for sure.
Yeah, it's sorry.
We were there the other night, and they had a bomb threat or something. The whole terminal, the international terminal, was shut down.
Yeah.
Check this out. You sent me this. It's two just massive people with their bellies flapping about.
Look at this. It's just
What is that? And you know, dude, that guy, especially the guy on the right now, has got loose skin. That means he's lost a lot of weight.
Oh, which one? The guy
on the left right now. The hairy guy.
Oh, you mean
you can tell he's lost a lot of weight. That's why his skin is so
the
loose.
problem with him is that the one is super young, and I guess this is content. It's so weird when people think things are content.
We're watching it. You sent it to me. You shared it.
But it's meant to show you how this is
It is kind of mesmerizing.
Yeah, it is, because look how many rolls he has.
That guy's got so many fleshy envelopes.
He's got tits on top of tits. His tits have tits.
Just sweaty envelopes all over that guy.
And
you could put your dick in any little
he
flip
could
flop.
get the young guy has a chance. The old dude, your days are numbered, bro. You have tits on tits.
He looks like he's one of these guys that's tweeting aggressively about the Israeli military.
Oh my God, bro. And it's just that's the thing, about the Logan Paul situation and his girlfriend and his fiance, right?
Yeah, we talked about
it. That was hot chick content.
Yeah, totally.
She thinks she's doing funny comedy, talking about how she just needs a giant dick to wreck her. And I guarantee she goes, it was just comedy.
Comedy?
I'm just trying to be funny.
Yeah, comedy.
Right?
That's
stupid.
Adult. They found out it was an adult diaper. That's the end of the story.
Dude, I just want to know whose adult diaper it was, because that person feels like shit right now. Dude, it's so funny, dude. All they do is chop up the episode with Santos Bacchi.
Over and over. I see it everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Santos Bacchi, interesting fella.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
He's had some.
I like him.
He goes hard at people that he doesn't like that cross him.
Yeah, I like him.
You do?
Yes. I like him.
I have a lot of questions about him.
Yeah.
I have many questions.
I like him.
We'll end with a natural thing here instead of that. It's just it's crazy how big these trees are. These these red cedar trees in California. They found a tree in North Vancouver. This one's in Vancouver, actually. That is nearly as wide as the airplane cabin of a Boeing 747. Think about that. The cabin is nearly that wide.
Yeah.
That's the trunk of this tree is nearly that wide.
Let me see it.
There you go. Look how big these trees are. I really want to go up and see these things.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, and then they cut them down.
A biologist has found what is possibly one of the widest ever recorded trees in British Columbia. Ian Thomas measured a western red cedar in North Vancouver, BC, somewhere between 4.8 to 5.8 meters in diameter. The cabin of a Boeing. Think about that, dude. You could take 20 people and not get around that thing. You sent me one more thing here.
Yeah, this is suddenly I'm on Israel's side again.
Oh,
I've been
really?
flip-flopping back and forth. Hamas. I'm never on Hamas' side because they are controlled opposition.
Are you sure? Because I feel like maybe you are.
No, I'm not.
You say a lot of things that make me think you're supporting. You would have voted for Hamas.
I would not vote for Hamas, but I am going to vote for the IDF right now. Look at this. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. Look at that. Yes, I'm voting with my dick. Okay, I'm just voting with my dick
the
right
only
now.
way to do it.
Sam, are you going to vote? Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Look
at her.
Look at that. 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 That's his farm right there. Oh my God.
It's for the hottest women I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
What is this? The Israeli Air Force or something? What is this?
I don't know, bro. We are not sending them into battle. We are not sending them into battle.
Can you imagine the Hamas guys fighting against these hot chicks?
I mean, they're just, they don't, it's kind of like when the 19 hijackers just had to go to strip clubs with
these
cocaine.
Hamas guys who never get laid, and then they have to see these chicks shooting at them.
Oh, yeah, dude. Look at that. Oh, my God. So hot. Back on the Israel side. Back on Israel's side.
Me too. Me too. Thanks for that, Sam. That was
no
a good way to
problem,
end the
guys.
Show. So we're past midnight. Sam said he wanted to leave at midnight.
Time to go. Guys, go to samtripoli.com for all of your your
betting needs.
For all of my dates, please buy a ticket tomorrow night. I am in Thousand Oaks. I got Johnny. So I've come up with the name of my special.
What are your options now?
It's going to be called Quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
Is that like you
Because
telling people to be quiet?
No,
or?
the actual name will be Why is Everybody Getting Quiet?
Got it. I like that.
Okay, but it's going to be called Quiet. And then I'm going to make a change in my comedy. I'm going to start just talking about everyday relatable shit. I'm over.
Wait, you're not going to do as much of like the edgy, like the
I'm
sort
not,
of
I
the
know I'm going to do
conspiracy
edgy
stuff?
within it, within the stuff going on in my life. I'm over it.
What's that? Is that like a career move? What do you think?
No, I'm just people are dumb and I'm over it.
Oh, it's the reception you're getting, you think?
No, well, it's just like
No living.
people are dumb. And that's all I got to say. And I'm over it.
Are you going to do that on the road too?
Yeah, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to just start doing the simple shit.
You sent me this a couple weeks ago and we'll just hit in.
Oh, dude, this is the craziest thing.
So this guy, and I don't really know who to believe here because there's this guy, he's a cop, and he goes and meets his girlfriend and physically restrains her and gets
His
a 72-hour
ex-girlfriend.
his ex-girlfriend, sorry. He gets a 72-hour hold put on her, like a psych hold. He basically arrests her, kidnaps her, takes her, and she has to stay in jail for 3 days. For no other reason than she broke up with him, apparently. Now, he claims that she sent some text messages saying she was going to kill herself. But just watch this. This is crazy.
What is wrong with you?
She's hot, too.
I don't need help.
A Pennsylvania state trooper.
He's like laying on top of her on the ground.
She has weird energy.
She does, yeah, but that's no crime.
Which makes you think she's tweaky.
She could be, but that's no crime.
Faces a slew of charges after he allegedly committed his ex-girlfriend to a mental institution, knowing she didn't need help. The woman spent 4 days against her will in the treatment center.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Her voice is even hot.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Now, 37-year-old Ronald Davis.
She can't weigh 100 pounds, too. She's just the slightest
Veteran
person.
Pennsylvania state trooper faces multiple charges, including felony northwest of Philadelphia. Commitment, meaning...
Okay. Please let me go. You just called the cops on me. You're a cop. You're a f***y. What the f*** is wrong with you? I've lived all over the world and not one time has anyone ever come up, tackled me, attacked me, and called the cops on me for existing in the woods.
Existing in the woods.
See, I think she has weird energy.
She does, but that you don't go to jail.
Court documents state, quote, Davis grabbed Perfanov and forcefully carried her from the picnic area to her vehicle. Both Davis and Perfanov ended up on the ground.
All because of the consequences of your actions, you don't like the truth. That's not... People like you shouldn't have any form of power. But if you want to sit on me, and you call the cops on me, for what?
I bet you she's a wild woman.
For what?
Oh, yeah. She likes it weird.
Oh, because I'm around a sociopath who says he can do whatever he wants. Women are objects and do whatever he wants. I'd be happy to tell them that. You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You're insane. Like, and then you pay me to look insane as I'm sitting on the ground with my head slammed into this and that by a cop who called the cops on me.
It's crazy.
She disagreed with him. Understanding on why
Anyway, wild story there.
Dude,
fair.
I don't like anybody in this story. Guys, I'm going. SamTripoli.com. Buy some tickets. We're going to be in Indianapolis.
What's the show in the Valley that you're trying to sell tickets to?
I'm in Thousand Oaks on tomorrow night. I'm in Bellflower on November 10th, I believe, 9th or 10th. Their big celebration. I also am going to be in with Eddie at Eddie and XE in Indianapolis and then St. Louis. Grab your tickets at SamTripoli.com. Bye.
Bye, everybody. We'll get back on track next week.
We're on track. Shabba ding dang bang bang. Cowabunga boom bang.
That's too long.
Okay. Snoopy, Sloopy, Snoopy.
Pick up your guitar, sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city